from Elixir Consulting and another Moments with Sue, and this time I have got Simon from Stoke Physio. He's one of our neighbours. We've been shooting a fun little video with our co-working space, but while I had him here, I wanted to grab him to give you some tips. Because Simon, most people that we deal with, advisors and their support staff, typically tend to be working on a computer on their butts for a lot. And that's not so great from a physio's perspective. So tell us how we can work around this.
So really important when you're sitting down or standing up, posture is super important and part of our daily life. So really the biggest thing is to make sure that you're getting adequate breaks in between all your sitting down or standing up.
So how long?
Generally about 20 minutes, 20 to half an hour is the sort of recommendation, and that way you can get up, reset, go for a bit of a move around, do some walking on the spot, whatever it is, just to change things up.
Yeah.
And then that way when you sit back down, you can really focus back in on your posture.
Great. So that's from a posture and a back health perspective, but also from a brain health perspective too. You know yourself when you're scanning through an SOA or doing some really deep concentrating work, sometimes your brain just stops working after a period of time. So great idea. What about sitting at your desk?
So first of all, if you have a seat there, Sue, really important to make sure that the level of the computer or the laptop, whatever it is at eye level. So making sure that you're not looking down too far and your chin's not reaching out too much as well.
And what about hands on keyboards?
So you really want to make sure that your elbow's in line and sitting there, so you're not having to reach too far. So you want to have the elbow supported, just out comfortable, and your shoulders are level, but at the same time allowing your shoulders to be back as well.
Right. And what about this little number?
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have got stand-up desks, and by the way, I think we probably spent way too much because we did this as part of a full fit-out. But you can buy movable desks. I think Officeworks have them. You can buy structures to put on a normal desk that will lift your keyboard and your screen. But what do you need to think about from a standing desk? How high?
So really important with the standing desk, that the same thing as sitting, you got to make sure that you're very, very active with your standing posture. So making sure you're not just sitting there with the old hip out, really comfortable, energy saving. You want to be strong through here, a little bit of a tuck through the belly button, and again the same principles apply where you want the screen at eye level, so your chin's not tucked down and it's not reaching out to look up, so just level, chin tucked in, and also just having that shoulders back but comfortably being able to reach to your mouse and also reach to your keyboard.
And if you do wear glasses to read, make sure you put them on and don't do what I do. I end up finding myself like this and then I put my glasses on and it's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to cut really quickly to the boardroom. So the other place that we often find ourselves in is in a boardroom. And if it's in a strategy day with an Elixir coach, you're not going to be bored. However, you may be sitting down for a long period of time. So you might not do this in client meetings, but if you're in really long meetings, what are some other things that you can do?
So first of all, posture is really important again. So sitting right back into the chair, nice and upright. I know if it gets boring, you tend to lean forward, or you sort of tuck the bum right to the end, or you're nodding off. So first of all, staying active with your posture. Other things you can do now, a lot of people will tend to sit with their legs across. So a good way of even just getting a bit of a stretch while you're there is you can push down the knee, and then it looks like you're still involved, but you're also getting a bit of a stretch. So a great way.
And if it's an important part of the meeting, don't start going, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, cramping up. Other things you can do, if you get the opportunity, there's a bit of a break, make sure again, standing up, have a bit of a walk around, even just get some rotation going from your chair, and that'll just keep you back and also resetting mentally towards your posture.
Again, when we have our Elixir meetings here in the boardroom at Flow Space, we take people out for lunch. We usually walk down to the ocean, one street away, so we get that nice ocean air, reset the brain, reset the body.
Freshen up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do that wherever you are, even just getting outside, getting fresh air out of the air conditioning, that
makes a massive difference, yeah.
Cool, all right, well, that's another moment with Sue, something different. Thanks, Simon.
Great to see
you. See you later.